Now we are going to go over 4 factors which are used to differentiate between employee and subcontractors. Now the first factor is control. Now employee and employer relationship exists if employer controls the hours of work, the quality of work, and controls workers' activities. In case of business relationship, the peer does not control the activities of worker, and the worker can decide how the work will be done. Now the second factor is ownership of tools. Now in case of employer-employee relationship, employer provides all the tools and equipment and also responsible for the repair, maintenance, and insurance of those equipments. But in case of business relationship, the worker brings his or her own equipment and tools, and also the worker is responsible for the maintenance of those tools and equipments. Now the third factor that we will use is chance of profit or loss. In case of employee-employer relationship, employer pays all the expenses such as office rent, office insurance, all the wages and salaries. But employee will get their full pay regardless of financial health of the company. But in case of business relationship, a worker will experience a profit or loss based on the business situation. And worker is also responsible for all the operating cost. Now, by using 3 factors above, if you're still not clear if a person is employee or self-employed, then use the 4th factor. The 4th factor is integration, which means if a worker is fully dependent on employer's business for their full revenue for the entire year, the person would be considered employee. But if the same person has various contracts and is not dependent on one employer for their revenue, then the person would be considered self-employed.